Hi everyone, welcome to Advice to Think Twice. This is Monica and we're doing our daily energy and advice reading. Whenever you find this video, trust that there are messages here for you. Take what resonates as it resonates with your situation. Never force anything to fit. And if nothing makes sense, feel free to check out any other video on the channel. So we have the Hermit, but it came out in reverse. So I feel like something's coming out, someone's coming out from hiding, someone's coming out from a time of isolation. I also hear like reaching a destination or finding the answers. Okay. So let's see, daily energy and advice. Okay, let's get our Oracle card and we will get going. Oracle energy and advice for the day. We get 2 today. Okay. All right. And thank you all for your likes, your shares, your comments, for subscribing to the channel, for your support and your interaction. Helps the algorithm. We can stay in touch. It's all good. All right, let's see. First card coming into the situation, coming into today. So what has happened before? We have the Sun. So this is some sort of truth. I wanted to say clarity, but truth came out. Truth, clarity, revelation, some sort of victory, complete happiness, a burst of energy. Okay, what's going on today? We have the Page of Swords. Okay, so the Page of Swords can talk about observation. It can talk about new information, which kind of goes in line with what we saw with the Hermit reversed. I feel like some truth was spoken recently, and you're trying to figure out what you think about it, how you feel about it with the Page of Swords. Like you're analyzing it, looking at the details of it, breaking it down. This could also be on a day-to-day. You got confirmation that you are going to get the job, you're going to get the loan, you're going to get the mortgage, you're going to get the whatever it is that you applied for. And today the paperwork actually reaches you. So you're sitting down and reviewing it and revising it, right? This could be someone telling you a truth recently and you're trying to figure out how you feel about it, what you think about it, or you're trying to look at it in terms of, can I trust this information? The Page of Swords is very reserved. I also feel like, you're trying to make sure you're not missing anything. You're trying to make sure that you have the full picture before you make up your mind. Double checking facts is also kind of what this comes up as. Where is it going? What's next? The Knight of Pentacles. Well, it's going into making a plan. Okay. I feel like whatever is being offered, you're reviewing it, you're understanding it, you might be accepting it, because then we have, okay, where do we go from here? What are the next steps? Okay. Harvey's gone insane. So yeah, just looking at these cards, and if this hasn't happened already, it could be a situation where this comes in very early in the day, then this comes in later in the day, or maybe tomorrow. Just keep an open mind with timing. Harvey, for the love of God. One sec. Sorry. Yeah, so just keep an open mind with timing. All right. Coffee. Hot coffee. Okay. But yeah, it looks like some sort of clarity comes in, truth that is like, it's a good thing, right? It's a victory. And then you're like, let me see how I feel about it. Let me see what I think about it. Or can you give me more information? You're very realistic and practical about it. So this is, for example, you get confirmation that you got the job. Instead of going out and celebrating based on the email that this is confirming you got the job, the contract will follow shortly. You're like, I'm going to wait till I see that contract, make sure it's what I want. And then once that's done, that's when I go party. It's that kind of an approach. Someone's telling you something, you're not just running away with it. You're like, let me double check that and I'll get back to you. Or give me more information about it. Tell me more about it. How do you know? Where did you get your information? You know, you're like digging deeper because it does involve some sort of plan beyond that. So I don't know if it's like a payment plan that's going to follow. I don't know if it's a contract that you're just going to have to follow the terms of, or it's about making a promise and then you're just going to have to keep that promise, whatever this is, right? So you're just trying to make sure, even though it's something that looks great, and it is, you're like, let me just double check that. This could be getting a second opinion on something, okay? But I do see that it's, you do what you got to do and you ask the questions that you feel you need to ask, because it is a good thing. It is something trustworthy and reliable, but it's not bad or wrong of you to ask questions, to raise concerns, to ask for more information, okay? Because I do feel like whatever's being offered to you with the Sun and the Knight of Pentacles, it would be something long-term, whatever that means, however that resonates with you. So it's almost like when I make a promise, I sure as hell keep it. So let me just understand what it is that I'm making a promise about. Okay, it's that kind of attitude. And your oracles, we have Athena. It is safe for you to be powerful. You know how to be powerful in a loving way that benefits others as well as yourself. Yeah, there's this challenging energy, but it's not like in a confrontational way. Okay, it's not confrontational, and that's where your power is. That's where the strength is, okay? Because you're saying, this is great, this is amazing, thank you, I appreciate it. Could I ask you this though, right? And then as long as when we're both happy and clear, absolutely we can go off and celebrate, not a problem. But I feel like you're viewing, there's a protective energy here. There's almost like an armor feeling that I'm getting with this. Of let me make sure we're on the same page. Let me make sure I'm understanding what you're saying. Let me make sure we both understand, so that when we say we make a commitment, we both understand what that means. Because you don't want to get in a situation where you overcommit, but you think you're both committing the same, right? But in reality, you haven't discussed it, and it turns out you're doing too much, you're going overboard, the other person doesn't take it as seriously, for example, right? And we have Indriel with that. You are a light worker. God needs you to shine your divine light and love like an angel upon the earth and all of its inhabitants. So what I'm feeling with this is some sort of, whatever opportunity is being presented to you is divinely guided. It is something meant for you. There's this double theme here, not double theme, reinforced theme, repeated theme with light, okay, with the Sun and the light worker energy here. So this is a something that you should clarify. This is something that you should make sure you understand properly. This is something that there should be truth around, okay? So it's just confirmation. Don't be afraid to ask questions and raise your concerns. Talk about your feelings, talk about your fears, talk about your expectations, your hopes, whatever this is. Because you know how to do it in a respectful way. You know how to do it in a kind, soft, gentle way. So that you can ground that light. You can ground that energy of the Sun. Does that make sense? It's not like it just comes in. It is a big win the way it's coming in, right? It is a big win, absolutely, with the Sun. This is complete happiness. But it could be that the other party expects you to just have the same approach as them when it comes to the situation. I don't know what that means exactly. Whereas you're going, okay, let's just make sure we understand this before we celebrate it. Let's just double check we're on the same page before we start this, okay? So there's a big sense of victory coming in, involving you in another person, involving you in a group of people, involving you in a job dynamic, a living arrangement, your love life, job, your financial situation, whatever it is, okay? Someone is really happy and really excited to confirm something for you, to tell you something, to share something with you, to offer you something, if it's contract, if it's information, if it's an opportunity to collaborate, if it's love, whatever it is, they're very excited to do so. And you might have a moment where you pause, and it's almost like you look at them and go, I don't know if I should ask questions, or I don't know if I should bring this up because it might dampen the mood and they might take it away, they might change their mind, or they might think I'm not grateful. You're having these thoughts, okay, with the Page of Swords. And this is telling you, you know how to raise your questions and concerns, and to ask ask for more information or whatever it is that you need to do in a way that is kind, that is loving, in a way that this person understands where you're coming from, or this company, whoever you're dealing with. And if it is a solid, stable, reliable offer or opportunity, they'll appreciate that you're trying to make sure you're understanding it properly. They'll appreciate that you're taking it seriously, okay? Yeah, it might dampen the mood, in that I feel like someone's coming to you, telling you something, and they expect you to start jumping up and down with them and to just go out to celebrate, have a drink, whatever. And they're coming and they're telling you, and they're expecting that reaction. And then you're sitting there and going, how do you know? Like, are you sure? Where did you get this information? Or, but I thought it was this, so I'm going to need more information before I celebrate. Like, I need more information. I need more context, right? And then they're going to go, oh, okay, well, okay, let me catch you up. And then when you're both caught up, you're like, oh yeah, awesome, this is great, let's go party, right? It's that kind of energy that I'm seeing today. All right, so don't be afraid to ask questions. Don't be afraid to double check things. Don't be afraid to ask for more information and context, because this is something that will be long-term, long-lasting in your life. If it's a relationship, it's a friendship, if it's a business, if it's a collaboration, if it's job opportunity, promotion, or financial arrangement in your life, whatever this is, it will be long-term. So it is worth, even though it's an amazing offer and opportunity, it is worth double checking, confirming, making sure everyone's on the same page before committing to this long-term goal, long-term plan, okay? But it's still an amazing thing that's coming in, all right? Whatever I feel, and I feel like you feel like you're missing information. That's what it is. It's not like you're feeling like you can't trust it, but it's like, I was over there. How is this the next step? I think I'm missing some information. Like, what happened, you know? Someone telling you how they feel about you, and you're like, hold on, I thought you were involved. So what's going on? I'm missing some information. Or someone's offering you someone's job, and you're going, hold on, I thought so and so did that. What has happened? Like, what, you know? Or someone's offering you what you've asked for or applied for, but it comes with something on top, or it comes in a different way than what you were anticipating, and you're going, hold on, something's different than what I asked for, so I'm just trying to make sure I understand, you know? And they're going, oh yeah, no, it's good, it's because you qualified for this as well, so we gave you this discount as well, or we gave you this bonus as well. And you're like, oh cool, awesome, let me go party, right? It's that kind of thing. All right, so that is what I have for us at this time. I hope the reading helps. Share your good news when you get it, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye for now.